I think loving someone is the bravest thing that someone can do. Like, imagine having your hand literally touching their heart. It's so beautiful, and I would love to do that one day. I believe in love because I'm full of it, and because I'm full of it, I perceive or I see love more than I would usually do had I not been filled with this love. So like, we already know that we see life through our own lenses. Like, the way that we perceive things is a reflection of how we perceive ourselves, and therefore if you have so much love, then obviously you will find that love eventually. And I don't know, some people talk about soulmates and like finding the one, but in my humble opinion, I believe that you become the one. Like, love is a fucking choice. Loving someone is a fucking choice. Being committed to them is a fucking choice. Like, I don't believe in, oh, I didn't find the... Like, you become the one for yourself, right? And then someone else is gonna come along your way. The universe is gonna do its job and get you to align. But when y'all are aligned, y'all gotta simultaneously and consciously make the decision that, hey, we're gonna be together for the rest of our lives. Okay, some might argue that what if it becomes abusive, blah blah blah, like I'm gonna have to leave, like, obviously, but why would you even allow yourself to get into a relationship that will end up being abusive or toxic or manipulative, or, you know? So like, from the start, work on yourself. And if you want a partner, then don't look for one. The number one step to finding a partner is to take a big step back and give all the time for yourself. Because if you want to find people, you gotta find yourself first, okay? Fill that energy into yourself and let others fall in love with the overflow. And being, or like, if you would ever be in a healthy relationship, then obviously that will trigger so many things in you, not necessarily negative, but like, it will just trigger these unresolved, like unhealed parts of yourself that you didn't even know existed. Because we are used to seeing people fall in love in quite a unstable or chaotic way, and because we grew up, you know, with the media and social media and K-dramas and movies and, you know, just our online existence, romanticizing, you know, toxic relationships and certain, you know, toxic traits and stuff that comes into relationships. And so with time, we've came to normalize those things. And when we grow up or like get into the real world, we can't identify what true and pure and innocent and real love looks like. Okay? And with that, we sometimes like surpass or like just pass by someone who actually loves us, but we can't get to appreciate that love because we don't know what it's like to actually be loved. I'm actually talking seriously about this because like, our perception of love is getting way distorted and way ruined than how it was in the beginning. Everything now is commercialized, and therefore people only care about gaining profit from those films and movies and K-dramas and so on and so forth, forgetting about those scripts that they're writing and those scenarios and those dramas that they're showing to the world will have an effect on the audience in a way or another, painting this unstable and chaotic image of love. And so whenever someone is in a healthy relationship, which is gonna turn out to be boring, because then you don't have this sudden rush of adrenaline every 30 minutes because of how your partner is so, I don't know, mentally unstable. Not in a negative way, but like, they manipulate you, they love bomb you, they do all these shitty things. But then again, the blame isn't onto them, it's onto you. Why did you let that person into your life? Is it because you don't know your self-worth? Is it because we were always taught or like indoctrinated into settle for less because, oh well, who knows, I might not find other people to truly love me other than you, so let me settle down with a person like you. You see? And so my advice is just be alone. Be comfortable with being alone. Because once you are fulfilled by yourself, then whoever comes along is logically gonna have to add more value to your life, because you are enough in your own life, right? And therefore, you're not gonna settle for less. And having high standards is just a way of saving yourself from low quality experiences. And in my opinion, if your standards are too high for someone, then you're just asking the wrong person. But then again, we have to be like a bit logical with our standards, because like if you're asking for something that you yourself cannot offer your partner, then please be a bit more realistic. You can be delusional with your standards all you fucking want, as long as you provide those same things to your partner, right? Because like those standards are going to be the norm for you. Those are going to be the bare minimum for you. And so you're going to have to find someone who's going to offer you those same things without you even asking. And the way for you to like attract someone who is going to give you those same things for like way better is to actually have self-respect for yourself and know your preferences and what you like, what you don't like, what are your love languages, you know, certain toxic traits in yourself that you have to resolve, and being aware of your own red flags. I mean, like, yeah, it's all fun and games being delusional online that you having no red flags, like romanticizing certain red flags, but then asking for a perfect partner, like, make it make sense. I have many more takes on love that I would love to dive deeper into, but the problem is I am very uncomfortable talking about emotions, especially love. Darija and Darija. So that's why I resort to English. Maybe because I prefer to talk in English and assume that no one's gonna listen to me so that I could comfortably talk. But I think I'm gonna have to resolve this problem, probably because of how love isn't as expressed in our Moroccan culture, which is very toxic. Like in our environment, like we do not say the word I love you or the word kenbrik to our siblings, to our parents. Even our parents, we don't even in dramas, in like Moroccan dramas, we don't see love expressed in a healthy way. It's always, oh my god, the male lead is fucking is way too jealous and obsessive and fucking insecure, right? Like, it feels disgusting. And I think our whole generation has to relearn, or like unlearn what notion of love was taught to us through the media, and have to learn what actual love is. I would love to hear y'all's ideas and like get to see new perspectives on love and how it's more than just an emotion, and like the actual feeling and experience of being loved and sacrificing for the person that you love. Because I'm not gonna assume that everyone is mean and that everyone is like very cruel to the point where we have to always have our guards up, but I do believe that true love exists because I am full of it.